I'm Simon Llewelyn Evans, and this is my song, The Waiting Time. Letting go of hate and all that you wanted, crawling down my hole in the crushing call. Just say it. You were my heart on its lonely side. You were my hardest side. And everything you wait for is coming in droves. And everything I want to go. You were mine, holding stride. You saw the rainbow, silent child. We could hold here, we could hold. Baby, you wanted to untie the weary load and letting go of hate and everything you wanted, all of those that you were saving for your life. It's just the waiting time.
Where would you say you created the most music at?
Where would I say I created the most music
Yeah,
at?
like for like one, let's give it like a month session. Here?
Yeah.
You had the most time here, huh?
Since I came here, we came here for a week, first time.
Yeah.
And we stayed on Lake Whatcom.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right? We have friends and they put us up in this nice place to really get a sense of the place. I hadn't even seen a deer yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
Right? No shit. And so we were out on Lake Whatcom and I wrote a song in just one night. It just came like songs can do.
It's just flowing.
You know, yeah. It just was like, there, just write it. And it's on the album, my latest album. It's called 7 Songs Ago.
Dude, I love that one.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah, of course I give it a listen.
Yeah, Temptation Out on the Lake.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the opening line.
Damn.
Half naked and half sacred and half awake. Yeah. So since we moved here, I've written more songs than I ever have. And I think there's something to that. We could talk about that all night.
Something in the water over here, I guess.
Yeah.
But before we go further, we gotta make sure we get that history. Because hi,
Sure.
my name is Crevens. This is Shut Up and Listen. Today we have a phenomenal artist. I'm very excited to speak with. About to get the whole journey right now. We're about to see what the future holds. Y'all make some noise for Simon Llewelyn Evans. Man. That's my twin brother, cousin, all that in between.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know that. All right.
It's a beautiful thing to meet another Evans.
Yeah.
I love
We
it.
really out here.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, who are you and what do you do?
Okay. Well, as you say, my name's Simon Llewelyn Evans. I'm 45 years old this year on December the 19th.
Oh, December 7th.
Really?
That close.
See, Sag.
Yeah, we in there.
Sagittarians like each other, I've discovered this. Yeah. What year were you born?
94.
94. I was born in 1980.
Yeah. You got a couple years off me. It's all good.
Fuck, man. So let's see. I was. You want history?
Yeah, let's do the origin story. How did we get it? Because we just basically we did a scene in a movie. Yeah. You know how the movie opens, and it goes 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks earlier. Right. That's what we're gonna do right here.
Okay. I grew up in a town called Geelong in Victoria, the state of Victoria in Australia.
Nice.
I was born in Melbourne, which is about a 40-minute drive north around Port Phillip Bay in Victoria, and when I was 3, my family moved down to Geelong to be with our extended family.
Yeah,
and so nice. We were raised there. I was always into showboating. I was always into getting attention. Yeah, you know? I was always into singing. So you say you started? What you started probably like 6 years old, starting to make music, or like just at least just playing around with ideas? At least singing. Yeah, like just kind of copying with Whitney Houston off The Bodyguard and stuff like that, and singing it as I fall asleep, like, I have nothing, you know, like that kind of thing. And Mum and Dad would go, shut up and go to sleep, you know, nothing. So from there, obviously, the dream was just to have a guitar. And we were talking about trumpet earlier with Bob, but unfortunately, my high school, when I got to high school, they didn't offer guitar because I think that they knew every boy would want to play guitar if they had guitar lessons available. So I did the trumpet, and I was terrible at the trumpet, and I hated the trumpet. And
you didn't give up, did you?
I did. Damn. Yeah, I didn't even do it for real. I was making sounds into it at the concert thing. I was going doo-doo. And my teacher said that, no, I'm not going to be rude. I won't say anything rude.
I mean, it's so long ago.
I always remember I'll never forget the scathing review on my report card from my music teacher, Mrs. She said, Simon's improvement. And it's always stuck with me, that comment. So I told you I didn't want to be rude. You're going to have to take that out. You're going to have to take that out.
Nah, bro.
You will. Yeah, nah.
She always said,
But I think I got my first guitar from like a garage sale and just kind of taught myself. And a friend up the road, James Hart, a dear friend of mine from high school at that time, we were about 13. My mum had just passed when I was about 13, and it was time to kind of believe in something, you know.
Find that outlet.
Yeah, just find something that was mine that I could talk through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this great friend up the road, and I used to go up to his place, and he had a big Ibanez. He was a big Metallica fan and had the Marshall stack, and his older brother had the bigger Marshall stack.
Oh, you fucking raging.
Yeah, well, he taught me, my first lick was like, you know, the opening riff to Nothing Else Matters. Nice. You know, doom, 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 ding, ding, ding.
Oh, yeah.
What's this?
My first one.
That lick?
I do remember that lick. I feel like and a lot of people that I grew up with, the first one you learn was doom, 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 doom. Iron Man.
That's Black Keys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. See, now I didn't get into Black Keys till a bit later. But I know what you're talking about. I'm just happy I know what you're talking about. No.
Oh, yeah.
We're different generations slightly.
Just a little bit. Just barely.
Just a touch. Just a blip on the scale of human history.
But I was, all right, because I mean, I was born in Germany. I've lived all over the place. How was like schooling and like how was schooling and everything in Australia? Like high school and whatnot?
I'll be honest. My mother had just passed away.
Yeah.
And I had a few close friends that I would have called friends, including James, my friend who was teaching me how to play guitar on my new guitar that I got from the garage sale.
Yeah.
Which was just an old box of shit. But in terms of high school, I was pretty much a loner. I didn't have much confidence. I kept it small, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I kept it small.
Man.
I kept it to myself, yeah. I didn't find much confidence in myself in high school. So I just potted away at things like my guitar and writing poetry and stuff like that would make sense to me. Yeah. School in Australia can be rough, I guess, the same as any school, as high school. I remember just wanting to get out of high school. I did not like high school.
So fuck this, I'm out.
What's that?
Fuck this, I'm out.
No, I was a real loner stoner in high school. Yeah. I remember I barely scraped through high school.
Bro, I mean, it was
I barely, by the skin of my teeth. It was deeply stressful to me, high school. Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages. We'd like to give a special thanks to Lost Giant Cider Company, always providing us with our cider beverages and the best of the cider beverages. Visit Lost Giant's tap room in the heart of Bellingham at 1200 Meter Avenue in the Haskell Business Center. It's just down the street from Lakeway Fred Meyer. Menace Brewing, located in the Fountain District, is where flavor is unleashed. It serves as a local hub of craft beer and community. Recognized as the neighborhood's premier soccer hangout, you know I love me some soccer. Menace Brewing isn't just a brewery, it's the go-to spot for sports action and local engagement. Visitors can catch the game, connect with fellow fans, and immerse themselves in the heart of the spirited community. Menace Brewing invites everyone to join them, where every visit feels like coming home. Experience Menace Brewing in Bellingham today. And welcome back. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I've got 2 younger sisters.
Okay.
Claire is 1.5 years younger than I, and Hillary's 7 years younger than me.
Nice.
Yeah. They both live in Australia. They both got kids. Lily and Spencer, who are 18 and 16 for Claire, and Hillary just had her kids, 2 girls, 3 and 2.
Also quadruple uncle.
Quinn and Elsie, yeah.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm a bloody good uncle. I love
you
my
get to be the fun uncle. You get to go like every time you get to cause ruckus and mayhem, and then just be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, we could talk about the benefits of not having children, but I'm a big believer or supporter, shall I say, of people who do raise kids.
Well,
I think they're champions of a kind. Hey,
I already got a son, yeah. So yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, he turns 7 tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What's his name?
Rocky Evans. Rocky Lee Evans.
Rocky Lee Evans.
Yeah.
Cool.
You ever watch Naruto?
Ever watch what?
Naruto.
Naruto.
Is
it Japanese?
Yeah.
No.
We'll save that for another day then.
Not at all.
Yeah, he's based off a character in that.
Rocky. Yeah, cool. Does he know that?
We watched Naruto together, but I don't think it's like probably processed all the way yet.
Yeah.
It'll hit. Yeah. So yeah, let's get back to you. Enough about that.
Cool.
So
man.
all right. Give us like a synopsis of where all you've been, because you said earlier you were talking about making songs in Kauai. So I want that kind of like that general list right there.
Sure. Yeah. About 24, I went over to Fiji, and I ended up living in Fiji for about 15 years on an island in the Lau group of Fiji. Yeah. Fiji's got about 300 islands in it.
Yeah.
So we were on quite a small island in Fiji, and I was there to take care of the situation evolved into me taking care of a portion of that island as my service to the island so I could live there indefinitely. And so I was based there for 15 years on and off, going home to Australia, seeing my family. And I'm trying to give you the short story, like the abbreviated version.
You're good. Because I'm just curious about everywhere you've been, and then how, because you're making music this whole time too, right?
No, I was going to get to that. In Fiji is where it kind of worked for me. I hadn't played guitar and I hadn't skateboarded in such a long time since my high school days and that. Yeah. And here I am, 25 in Fiji, and a friend gave me a guitar that they were leaving, so they left me an acoustic guitar, a nylon string guitar, and I wrote the songs there that became my first album when I left the island in end of 2007. So yeah, between that time, I arrived there end of 2004, I left the end of 2007, but I was on and off going back there until end of 2019.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 25, I kind of just started writing songs. I started listening to Iron and Wine a lot.
Okay. Iron Wine?
Iron and Wine.
Iron and Wine. Okay.
Iron and Wine is like this guy named Sam Beam, and that's his stage name, Iron and Wine. He writes really beautiful lyrics and just beautiful kind of soft sound to his music. And a lot of that, and listening to, what else was I listening to? David Pajo. Pavement. No.
No. You got to put me on. You got to send me a couple albums after this then.
I was raised on this music. Iron and Wine, man. Do you like soft stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron and Wine. I mean, his early stuff, not his recent shit. I respect the man, but I love his earlier stuff.
It's a lot different now.
I really respect the man, but I love his earlier stuff. He's got an album called The Creek Drank the Cradle.
Okay.
Yeah. The Creek Drank the Cradle, and I just listened to that a lot, and it influenced my finger picking style, and helped me to write songs, helped me to kind of have some courage to write songs and put my name on it a bit, and believe, that song's done, and I like that song. Something shifted when I was about 25, and I came off that island, and I had a handful of songs, and I went and moved in with my dad, and my dad got me a job at the local water board in Geelong, in Australia, meaning the water council, the guys that do like the water supply to the town,
Oh, nice. Yeah,
and we do different jobs. Like we were in the nursery section, so we'd propagate plants along the riverbeds and stuff like that, where it might have been eroding from
basically doing restoration and whatnot too.
Yeah, just working with the land, basically.
Environmental design, basically.
Yeah, but down to earth stuff. And Dad goes, "Me mate's the boss there, so I got your job." And I said, "Okay, let's go."
That's sick.
So I was with Barwon Water. The Barwon River is the name of the river that runs through Geelong. The Barwon River. Geelong means the place of water. Oh. So I guess that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm walking down the nursery one day at work, and they say, "Simon, you're in with Dave. You're going to be potting plants in the seedling nursery there." So I go over there, and there's this fella, Dave, shaved head, earring, and whatever, and he looks a bit scary, and I just kind of sidle over and say, "Hello," and he says, And he said, and then I hear him go, "There you are, Mr. Seedling. There you go. You're in your pot now. You grow, like that." And I went, "Oh, this guy's a trip." And so we're kind of saying hello and stuff. And then the boss there, the manager, he goes, "Simon, Dave, I want you guys to start a contract out at the prison. You're going out to HM prison, Her Majesty's Barwon prison, maximum security prison, to cut the grass in the paddocks out on the, yeah. So the prison is down the highway toward Melbourne, and it's out in the middle of the paddocks. The Yang Mountains are up there. It's a beautiful place. The Yang Mountains, a beautiful area of country, shall I say, right? It's a beautiful country out there. And it's old red gum eucalyptus trees growing along the creek beds that are like 250 years old and stuff. The place has got, as they say in Fiji, mana.
Oh, yeah.
Mana. You know mana.
Yeah.
Mana, spiritual force.
Yeah, it has power.
Gravitas.
Yeah.
Integrity. It's got weight to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll put you to sleep almost. It's so powerful, If you don't keep moving, you think.
Yeah, you just like chilling.
Yeah. That's kind of Australia. That's really Australia. And so me and Dave start this contract out at the prison, cutting the grass. And it's kind of like painting the Eiffel Tower. You get to one end, and then you go back to the other end and start again, because it's grown by the time you get to the one end,
He's out there forever.
Yeah, it was just an ongoing job. You guys are going to maintain the paddocks out there, so we're on the tractor and doing this.
Oh, you okay? That's about it. I thought you just I was going to say, oh shit.
Nah, man. But because it's a maximum security prison, you weren't allowed to wear green or red.
That's what the inmates were wearing.
Yeah, and if you were, you'd be shot.
Because they see you outside the gate.
Yeah, there's outside the wall, the four walls. There's a tarmac or whatever, and there's a cop patrolling that in a car with a shotgun, 365, 24/7. At all times, there's a cop patrolling that perimeter, just in case, you know.
Yeah.
So we were out there, and Dave and I got to talking about how I've got some songs, and he was interested. He's like, you think you're a musician? Do you? Are you a musician? Yeah, like he was very skeptical. He's very wary because he's seen a lot. And I said, yeah, I got it on CD. He goes, bring that in, show me. So I brought that in, and we were sitting in the car and put it in the car, in the CD player. And he said to me, do you want to record that? I said, yeah, I want to make a whole album. I've got like 18, 20 songs that I want to record. And he goes, well, you won't need 18 or 20, but you maybe grab 10 or so. And he said, I can record that for you if you want. So that was the start of a beautiful friendship.
That's crazy.
That still goes. Dave did my last album with me.
Yeah. That's something real.
Here in 2025. Yeah, Something Real is the name of the album. And we've been partners in crime, basically. He's in my corner. He believes in me. He was great at the start. He just kind of said to me, you're a good musician, Simon. Don't worry about it. You're good. The music industry is another matter. Yeah. But, you know, we could go into that more.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But no, that's crazy that y'all made it this far, and it started with the...
That was the start of it all.
But it started with the...
Hello, Dave. I'm Simon.
That's beautiful.
He's such a good man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes it feels very graceful when somebody comes into your life like that, and you're like, perfect.
Yep.
You know?
And then, but also it's not something you ever expected. You just watch it flourish.
Nah, yeah. It was almost like done. It was, beautiful.
A little seedling, planting seeds.
Yeah.
The metaphors. Bro, it's layered. That's so layered.
We're getting profound now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to just let you keep going. You run this for a quick second. I'm here for story time, bro.
Okay, cool. So where were we? We were...
Now you and Dave y'all finished that first album now.
Yeah, that was called Draw Mountains There. Draw Mountains There was released in 2008 in Melbourne. And we did the rounds. I did the festival scene and that kind of thing.
How'd that go?
It was good, but I did it on my own. To be honest, it's all self-generated. Like, I often wished of, can some magical agent or somebody come out of the ether and bestow unto me all the glories of which I seek.
Yeah. But you do got to keep in mind, you got to be proud and, also just know how powerful you are if you've already done that on your own, but doing it all independent.
Yeah. And it's also at your own pace if you go by yourself.
It's at your own pace, but that's a dangerous thing too, because at your own pace can be it stops or it's going.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was all right.
Consistency, yeah.
It was good. There's a lot of good places to play in Melbourne. Melbourne music scene is really something.
Oh yeah.
And the festival scene in Australia is, again, really strong.
I gotta go out there.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Musically, and even now, one of the first things Dave told me to do, I'm gonna mention this, is the first thing he told me to do when I started gigging was to register with APRA, which is a Performing Rights Association.
So every time you play the songs, you can get royalties and publishings on it.
Yeah, like when you do a live show.
Yeah.
You have your works registered with that rights association.
Yeah.
And they pay you.
But the thing is, so like you do that with ASCAP and BMI,
Yeah.
but you actually have to go in and type it in every time that you perform.
You're right.
Yeah, so
You do.
that's why usually, I guess, when you the difference between being in the industry and then being by yourself, there's a lot more admin work that you do have to do versus being able to have like other
Right.
people take care of that. You can just focus on it.
True. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I've always
bro,
been by myself.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good. I was thinking you had some fucking.
Oh no,
you
I've
know.
never been inside. No. I've done everything by myself. I'm just saying, I've had people that I know that you can see how that team works and how that navigates. So it's
Yeah.
really cool. But you know, you got to take that Sunday. That Sunday is your lazy day. Put on a movie, do your admin work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important to have balance. And at the end of the day, I'm not doing it to be famous.
Doing fun. It's for fun, for joy, for making me feel
It's
good.
for this. And like you said, slow down time. You
You
know.
did slow down time.
Thanks, man. Well, something happens.
Magic, bro.
Something happens. Yeah. Something happens, and we all know when it happens. And yeah, it was just good to be told that by somebody like Dave, who was he's like a national treasure in Australia as far as I consider him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's performed with people like Archie Roach, who's a great Aboriginal man who has influenced a lot of people in Australia. And when he opens his mouth, or he's passed away now, but when he was singing, he would open his mouth and sing, and there'd be so many voices coming out of him, you know.
Dang.
Yeah, he's a real elder of the Aboriginal people and a real, very special person. Yeah. So Dave toured with him and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm just honoured to know some people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to come cross paths with them.
Cross paths and share memories.
What's that?
Cross paths, share memories.
Yeah. And to know, even if you, like, I went and saw Dave. Last time I saw Dave before I went home for Christmas, this last Christmas, the last time I saw him, I had a flip phone. A Nokia 3210 or a Nokia Savvy, yeah? It was like green.
I had a Kyocera for so long.
Playing Snake, yeah. Snake was as good as it got. Yeah, I don't know. Tetris?
No, not Tetris. This was like, all right, you like.
I don't think it was even that advanced. Brick wall, I don't think so.
It's like 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
You got so it's basically a game. You shoot the ball up, and then you just got to get all the bricks. And you have the only thing you can do is move the square at the bottom to make sure the ball doesn't go past.
Ah.
It goes boom, boom,
Yeah. I know what that is. That's Pong.
That's no Pong is this.
Oh, yeah.
Brick ball is this.
Just one.
It is one.
Oh, and you're just lobbing it.
You're lobbing it up, and it goes off the walls. You got to get rid of all the bricks above.
Brick ball.
Brick ball.
Brick ball. There it is.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Games were so simple back then.
I know.
I love it.
But yeah, when I went back to see him, I hadn't seen him since then. And it was just like old times. It was good.
Like you never left.
Yeah, no, he's like, when are you writing? Let's do another album, man. What are you doing? So it's just great. That's just a great connection. I feel very blessed to have met that man. Yeah. So from there, that was Draw Mountains there. And I was back in Fiji for a while, on and off, and I did another album. And she is my wife now.
Hey. You see everything through. You see it all through.
This is where we met in Fiji, and she was there as well. And my wife's a recording artist in her own right, classically trained pianist.
So y'all a lethal couple.
We're illegal.
No, a lethal couple. Yeah, lethal couple. You want guitar, her on keys, and singing together?
Yeah.
That's lethal, bro. That's game over.
We're lethal, and we're fully legal as well. Yeah. All the USCIS immigration status has all been sorted. Yeah.
Yeah, I was not going there, bro.
Yeah. Fact, that's another story. That's the pandemic files that way. But yeah, we recorded my second album in Fiji in her studio, and that's when we started to become good friends. And I'd love to talk more about that. She's my soulmate and my best mate. Yeah. And she went through my songbook with me. I still remember her when I was in there. We were friends, right? And I got this very guitar. It's been with me since 2007. And this is the guitar I do all my recording with and all my gigs with. I've only got this guitar in another shit box as well that I take down to the lake sometimes, but I hate that guitar. Yeah. This is my baby. And had that in the studio, and we're just there. And she's lying down on the floor. I still remember it. She was lying down on this like sheepskin rug. And we're in her studio, and she's got my songbook in her hand, and she's going through each song, looking at the titles on the title page. And she goes, "Play this one? Can you play that one?" I say, yeah, okay. So I play one. And she goes, "What about this one?" And she selected the songs that would go on the album. So that
she was doing like sequencing almost.
Yeah, she was just checking out what I had, and I'd tell her my hot favourites, my hot picks.
Yeah.
You know? And she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, that's good, it's good." So,
what about this one?
Yeah. So we got 12 songs recorded, and that album, those songs were sent to Dave in Australia. And he actually even helped her figure out how to mic a guitar and things like that. He gave her some really long emails about how to place the mic and find, he called it the tip of the flame. Yeah, about the 12th fret.
Yeah.
About 6 inches off, perpendicular to the fretboard. Maybe a little bit more to the sound hole, but around the 12th fret. And maybe the 14th fret.
Just pull the mic away a little way.
Yeah, we'll shove it in your face. Is this all right? No offense, Bob. I'm talking about you, not to you. Yeah, so that album was born there we released it on the last day of 2012. Nice. And that album was called Grace, Water, Prayers.
Nice.
Yeah. Grace, Water, Prayers. And then that brings us to this album, which Something Real, which came 10 years later. Yeah. Mainly of songs that I've written since we moved here 4 years ago.
So it's just been like accumulation of this past 4 years.
Yeah, a collection, yeah. And there was 1 or 2 songs that I wanted to put on there that Something Real and Whiskey and God were the 2 songs that were older songs.
Sometimes you don't let them go. The timing finally comes.
And the songs almost yell at you, like, "What are you doing forgetting about me?
Yeah.
How dare you?" I was like, "Okay, I know you're good. Come on, let's do it." And yeah.
But I did read for this album, I did want to talk about this, the live strings.
The live strings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that? What was that experience? Because I've always wanted to work with live strings personally.
Live strings?
Yeah, did I read that right?
Explain what you mean.
Like live, like actual like strings, like was that live strings?
No.
Oh, then I read the wrong thing.
Live strings? You mean like cellist, violin, viola?
Yeah, did you not do that?
There was none of that on that album, man.
Well, damn.
Fucking, what are you talking about?
I'll be quiet.
I don't know. No, I don't. Where did you pick that up?
Bandcamp.
Oh, live strings.
Yeah. Well.
Can we look at that on the internet right now? You've got your phone. I took mine out of the studio.
Yeah. Let me find.
Live strings.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just Dave. My bad. I'm going to mix it up with something else. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I'll probably mix it up with something else. My bad.
That's all right, good.
Yeah.
Cut that bit out.
Yeah, nah. We keep the mistakes, bro. We stay honest.
Cool.
So, all right. What was your favorite process of creating this album? Because it's an accumulation of over 4 years.
Yeah, okay. My favorite part about creating this album was taking time, being patient with it, because I didn't want to be. And I had
to put it out?
I wanted to put it out. And then I was being rushed, and I felt like I should rush it to try and get it through, to get it while it was hot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But strike while the iron's hot and just get it out, get it done. But I was encouraged by a very friendly old voice, Dave Steele, who told me, and he told me this when I recorded my first album. He said, "Simon, like we did my first album, and I said, I'm ready to do another one. Let's do another one. And he says, Simon, no one's losing sleep over the fact that Simon Evans hasn't released another album. Take your time. Take your time. And so I'm glad that we took our time with this. I think that was something I was proud of, because normally I'm not very patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say the same for me.
Yeah. I like to go, I like to work in spurts. I work in bursts.
Yeah, because you do need to live life to have more than come back.
Yeah. And just go. When you feel it, do it.
Yep.
That's kind of how I am. I'm a doer. Get it done, do it. Get it done, finish it. What's the next thing?
Yeah.
But it's nice to just linger. Sometimes
come back to it, see what else can be done with it. How else can how it can be altered? Make like 3 different versions, see where it takes itself each time.
Exactly. Or just hand it over to time and patience, and I think it's good.
We'll let it sit for a second.
Yeah, let it simmer, let it cook, let it slow cook, whatever.
I like that.
Yeah, let it simmer. And there's no rush. I don't think quality can be rushed. Yeah. I think quality takes time and patience. Yeah.
It's like you telling me to slow down right now. I appreciate this.
No.
I might have to take note right now, guys.
I'm learning it every day, man. It's hard to say that and believe it, but I do believe it, unfortunately. I'd love if everything happened quickly, but no, it doesn't.
Because we do get caught up in such a fast-paced world that we live in right now, where everything's always like everything has to be brand new every single day. Something, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
That's just like the internet training and all that. Not internet training for the mind and all that bullshit.
Yep.
So it is always good to have that reminder to just wait, dog.
Well, yeah. What's the old saying? Like, nature doesn't hurry, but everything's handled in nature, right?
That's facts.
Lao Tzu or someone said that. I think I could be incorrectly quoting, but I'm pretty sure he said that.
We're going to say yeah.
But just to take time and make sure it's right.
We'll be right back after these messages. Hey folks, Subjam just launched their Indiegogo campaign, and they need your help. If you believe in live, local music and want a streaming platform that actually supports real scenes and real artists, this is your moment. Funds go directly towards launching the Android app, adding scenes, and rolling out new social features like favorites, comments, and DMs. The iOS beta is already live. Now it's time to take it further. Hit up igg.me/@/Subjam and support the movement. Binary Recording Studio is a versatile space designed to cater to all music genres. And when I say all, I mean all. If you're into jazz, rock, hip-hop, or anything in between, Binary is equipped to bring your music to life. With the expert engineering and the best setup, my boy Bob, he can capture the essence of whatever you are wanting to create and bring it, just to reality. From there, book your session today, unleash your creativity at Binary Recording Studio. But for real, my boy Bob, he will not disappoint. And welcome back.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one thing I actually did want to ask you.
You what?
I did one thing I really did want to ask you. What are some of your biggest inspirations, or where do you find? I know it can come from anywhere, but where do you most commonly find your inspirations coming from? Whether it be certain musicians, certain activities, times of year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My favorite way to be inspired is the natural world, nature, and listening. And I've lived in a few places, Australia, Fiji, Hawaii, now here.
Which part of Hawaii? Oh, Kauai.
Kauai, yep.
Kauai, yeah.
The oldest island, the greenest island.
I was in Oahu.
Were you?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Kauai?
No, I lived there for about a year, and I was always in Ever Beach, and I went all over that island, but I never went to any other ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't really been into any others either.
See, you get locked in, but you're just like, hey, this is nice.
Yeah, until you get island fever and loaf of bread costs $13 and you got to go.
Bro, don't get me started. Trying to get some groceries was devastating.
I know. Shit, man. What can we sell?
But with having birthdays in December, we can go swimming on our birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
That was the most beautiful day.
Shit, man. I go out to, when I'm there in Hawaii for my birthday, and we're getting, what was the question you said? Where do I find inspiration?
Yeah.
Right, well, stay on nature then.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, from my hometown, Geelong, well, we'll do it this way for the camera. You got Fiji, Kauai, Pacific Northwest. It's almost a straight diagonal shot.
You know, just heading all the way up.
Yeah. But for my birthday every year when we're in Kauai, if we're in Kauai for my birthday, December 19th, we always go to Hanalei Bay. Nice. And it's nice.
It's the biggest like reset.
And I swim on my birthday.
See, you can't do that.
And you go out for dinner. Go out for dinner and go home.
You try to do that here, you go.
No. I haven't been swimming here, to be honest.
For real?
I don't think so.
It took me 3 years when I first moved here to actually start swimming here.
Yeah, nah.
So I was so used to like warm water, hot tropical water.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, sometimes you just gotta say, you suck it up and just say, fuck it, get in.
Get in.
Also, it feels so good. Like the shock sometimes, it's good for the nervous system.
Are you one of these guys that jump off the pier down there at De La Dock?
I have before. I did a New Year's polar plunge.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I came right the fuck back out though.
Where did you do that plunge?
Fairhaven Park. What was it? Fairhaven Park. I think it's not Fairhaven Park. Marine Park. It's just all the way down Cornwall. Okay. Past the bus station. Basically, me and the homie and my son was standing there. I didn't let Rocky go in there because he was too small. Oh, yeah. But we just ran in, dunked all the way in. I come up, like all the wind, all the air was out. I said, "Yep, no, get the fuck out of here." And there's people just like swimming around, having a great time. Yeah. I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you guys doing this? I'm dying right now. But I was happy I did it.
Yeah, for sure. No. I'm not doing that, man.
It's a good reset.
I'm not doing that. I don't care if your last name's Evans. I'm still not doing it.
Hey, we'll figure it out. I'm going to get you swimming, bro. I'll get you swimming.
Maybe.
Matter of fact, what are you doing tomorrow?
Working.
To when?
Yeah.
Till when?
You know, till when?
Yeah, what time are you off?
Shit, I got to check my calendar. I can't hold that all in here.
You know what time you're off? Or will you?
Oh, like 4.
Perfect, me too. So what we're going to do, we meet me downtown, bro. We're going to do downtown sounds.
Oh, yeah?
Call your wife, make sure she pulls up too.
Okay, yeah, well, I got to go do the grocery shopping with the missus tomorrow.
Yeah, after you watch some shows in the middle of Bellingham, because they have the big stage and everything.
Oh, no, yeah.
Are you down?
Downtown
Sounds. Are you staying in
We're
Bellingham?
In Fairhaven.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, come on.
Oh, fuck.
All right, offers on the table.
Yeah, good, man.
But speaking of shows...
You got to give me your phone number first.
So I got you. Well, actually, it's on the call sheet.
Okay.
But no, I will exchange before we leave.
All right.
So speaking of shows, though, what upcoming shows do you have that people can catch you at and everything?
I have tomorrow night playing at Lamont Manor.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. But when this airs, maybe it won't be.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 16th here. I'm playing Lamont Manor for the Chuckanut Radio Hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been good. I did that a couple of times so far. It's such a good little show. It's like an old talkies. Have you seen that thing?
No, I have not, but I know what
really
Lamont
charming.
I know what Lamont Manor is. That's got to be pretty cool.
Lamont Manor?
Yeah.
We did it there a few months back in April, and they just called me the other day to say, are you available short notice? I was like, yeah, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, so let's jam out.
So, yeah, we're doing that. And then it's off to Lopez Uncovered Music Festival.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. That's going to be my first show in Lopez. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, man, just this part of the world, though. That's what I mean. Like, since I came here, it's been such a warm welcome with my music in this town.
Oh, you're very fitting.
Yeah, people are into it.
Yeah.
And it just felt like hand in glove. It just felt like a real good fit. And so did a gig over in San Juan Island the other day at the Vineyard there. That was great. They've got a good thing going on there for musicians. I think they take care of the musicians there. They do a good job.
Nice.
But Lopez, I seriously need my fucking phone. I don't know all the dates.
I got you.
It's on Bandcamp. If you go to my Bandcamp site, you'll see it.
Let's go boom. Let me pull those back up. I had it right here.
But you were asking about inspiration earlier,
Yeah.
Chris.
Firehouse Arts and Events.
Yep.
August 25th.
August 25th. Yeah, that's an early afternoon show, 3:30 to 5.
Okay.
It's like a Monday afternoon show. That's a good one.
Don't miss it.
Yeah. Firehouse. Got a big one planned there next year in October 3rd. Going to do this. I won't say much about that at this stage because it's a year away. But
Let's get a little bit. Let's get a little something.
okay, it's a themed show. It's a combination of my show that I do wherever I am gigging. Since I moved to this part of the world, I feel like I've kind of got my shit together as a performer a bit more because I've just done so many shows, you know, and just kind of learned what works with a crowd. Obviously, some venues are more oriented to listening.
Yes, you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you gotta know what kind of crowd, what kind of place you're working with.
Yeah. Like architecture dictates, yeah. So a lot of, the show's kind of evolved in that way, and it's a combination of that honing of my show that I'm going to do next year. And it's like an Australian living in the Pacific Northwest, and it's called Dreaming in the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, it's something I've been wanting to do ever since I moved to this town. We drove by the firehouse and saw the posters out the front there of the musos, and I said to my wife, one day I'm going to play there and it's going to be my show. I'm going to do my show there.
Just putting together
She's like, yeah, let's do it. And we were going to do it this October, but it fell through. It wasn't the right time for me.
That's
so
okay.
we're going to do it.
Like I said, take your time.
Yeah,
let it breathe. Let it simmer.
So I've already got things in the works for that. Everyone's said yes already, so that's good.
That's perfect.
Planted seeds early. Seedlings.
Yeah, little seedlings.
Yeah, okay. Mm.
Well, man, this is fucking phenomenal.
What?
This conversation.
Yeah. I wanted to talk more about something. Can I bring up a topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to talk about you talking about what do you get most inspired by, and that kind of really sparked my my energy.
Go ahead.
It gave me a lift to think about that topic because it's an interesting topic, how you turn on the creation button, what gets your juices flowing. And yeah, it's easy to say, oh, I need to go for a walk in nature. Like Johnny Cash said something like that. He goes, I can't just sit down and write a song. I need to go out there and take a walk through the forest, and I get filled up by the divine, and then I can pour out. You know, like that's Johnny Cash. You know, he said something along those lines. You know, it's true, isn't it? It's really true. But I wanted to talk about silence in nature and how talking in terms of songwriting, how it starts with silence, doesn't it? Like you're starting with nothing every time. You start with an idea maybe, or you start with a hook, or you start with a lyric. You know, you start with a rhyme or something, or a chord progression or something like that. Mm-hmm. But like you, it's got to start with silence at some point.
Yeah.
Or return to silence at some point when you're fucking stumped and you don't know what to do with the fucking song because it's not cooperating anymore. I've been working on this song for the last 48 hours, like constantly. And this last half of the chorus will not cooperate. And my wife's like, you got to fucking sit it down. You got to turn it off and just
come back to it
later. You can't just keep hammering at it. I'm like, it's nearly there. She's like, no, it's not. You need that last line. I was like, okay. But the silence in Australia is one thing. And that's a silence that I trust. There's your phone.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay. And a silence that I know very well because it's in my DNA. It's where I come from.
Yeah.
And then in Hawaii, the silence there, I don't know about your island where you were, Oahu, but on Kauai, I mean, I love Kauai. It really helped us. It welcomed us and took care of us. That beautiful island, she really did. But when I'm listening to those crickets and stuff, and I'm like waiting for somebody to scream or something. Like it's a really intense silence.
Yeah.
And then I come to the Pacific Northwest and we're here. And the silence here, you can understand it in a different way. Like there's something rattling over there. Oh, it must be a bloody woodpecker, you know, and you look over and sure enough, it's a squirrel or something, right?
Yeah.
And so you can kind of figure out the silence here. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's interesting, yes.
Yeah, like, and I think that's really been important to my songwriting here since I came.
It's helped a lot.
Yeah. And just sitting with it and being okay to just sit in silence and write. And yeah, I don't know what more I can say about that. But I just wanted to say like about nature and the silence of nature.
Yeah, that was really good.
The silence of nature is fucking loud.
That was a lot of fun.
Hey, what?
Especially, it's loud as fuck. Especially with cicadas and shit. Cicadas in the south. Oh my god.
Yeah.
They yell.
Yeah.
They're just yelling.
Yeah. And you don't hear it until you listen. And then you listen, you're like, fuck, man.
And it keeps growing. It'll grow and it'll grow.
Yeah. It's like when you come out to some park or forest or somewhere area, you come out there and you're like, there's nothing going on here. But if you're out there for a week, you're like, this place is fucking going off. This is awesome. There's so much to see and hear here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what really inspires me. Also, artists like I was turned on to Jesse Winchester 2 years ago, but all along my love since I was about 12 years old was Bill Callahan.
Okay.
You know Bill Callahan?
I've heard the name before.
Yeah. I've been following him for a long, long time, trying to keep up with him for a long, long time.
All right.
Like he's a very prolific writer, but I've been trying to stay up to date with what he's releasing and listening to everything he's done since I started listening to him back when I was about 12, 13.
Nice.
Yeah, they're my influences.
You got a couple things to show. So after this, you got a couple of things that you got to make sure I get downloaded on my phone for album-wise.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I got 2 final things for you. One, you got to talk to the people, tell them where can they find you online, how can, go ahead and tell them.
Okay. You can find me online at simonllewelynevans.bandcamp.com.
Link right here. Link in bio.
And you can also find me on Instagram, Simon Llewelyn Evans on Instagram. They're the main 2 things that I like to point people in the direction of online.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I've got all the other stuff covered, like Spotify, iTunes. You can get it all on there these days, but that's where Bandcamp's good because you can actually see people's gigs these days.
Yeah.
And you can see what shows they're doing. If you actually look at somebody's page, you can see, shows, all the releases.
And actual physical merchandise or anything that they have as well. Who bought it. Like you see all those too.
Yeah, supporters, whatever. And you can even release like a signed T-shirt on there, no problem. And you just send that off to people when you get the request on your Bandcamp app, So I like Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bandcamp Fridays, 100% goes to the artist. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So my favorite.
That's my internet plug. But the best thing I like to do is not internet.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm an in real life kind of guy too, man.
Yeah, like social media is not a real place, I don't think. It's not real. What's that line from Dave Chappelle? They drag me on Twitter, Yeah. I couldn't even say it correctly. Twitter. They drag me on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. Twitter's not a real place. That kind of thing.
Facts.
But I like to sell CDs at my shows. I like to talk about that when I'm doing a show. I like to give something physical that they can hold. And people are asking for signatures on this stuff nowadays and whatever, and it's just lovely that people actually care and they want
physical still.
Yeah. And I have a little book there, and I give them my book and I say, can you write? I got to see how many drinks they've had, because when I ask somebody to write in my book with their email and their name, I ask them to write legible handwriting.
All right, so let's finish strong, bro. Let's finish strong.
There's a bunch of gigs that I know I'm doing, but I don't have them in front of me, so I can't say them all.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to put a list right here. These are the next 4 shows that are going to be happening. Boom.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much.
So no, thank you so much for being on here and just sharing your energy and just taking some time to speak, man. This was great.
You're very welcome, man. It's a real pleasure to be here. As soon as I saw what you guys were doing, I was really impressed. It was obvious that you take care of the people that you have on as guests, and it was a very warm and inviting opportunity to come on here.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Man. But before we part ways, my favorite thing, it could be music related, it could be about anything. What is one piece of advice that you have for the people out there?
It's not short. Okay.
Let's go.
Try to be conscious. Yeah. And I'm not saying that as I'm your dad. I'm just saying it like the more you can, well, I'll say it from my own point of view. The more that I can connect with my soul, and I'm not trying to be woo-woo or spiritual. Real. Yeah, I'm just trying to be real and ordinary. It's not that spiritual or profound. It's a very ordinary matter, I find. The more that you can connect with your soul and be vulnerable, and know that everybody else is in the same position. We're all in the same boat. And there's rocky seas, but we're all in the same boat together. Not all of us are fools. And that's why I play music, really, to express something of what I've realised about something deeper that's contactable and special, for me. And I think others can feel that when I do that. So the more that you can connect with your soul in whatever ways, journaling to yourself, maybe to your soul as a friend. Treat yourself as a friend, basically. It's something I've been exploring lately at this chapter in my life, to be kind to myself. Yeah. And it's okay not to be okay. But
not forever. It's not going to last forever. It's always going to be
temporary. Yeah. This too shall pass. It's just all moving along, isn't it? Yep. Temporary. I like that. May it be known that Chris has the word temporary tattooed on his forearm here.
That's my first tattoo, bro.
Was it really?
Yeah, homie hit the T, my leg was shaking.
It's like a permanent, though. That's a permanent.
Yeah. Everything's temporary but that. But Simon, man, thank you again, bro.
That's it. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
This is Shut Up and Listen. My name is CHRVNS. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all stay hydrated, stay cool out there, go swimming, eat your veggies, stay moisturized, put on deodorant. I know you got away with it during the winter, but put on deodorant, bro. I smell y'all out there. I smell it for real. Other than that, we love y'all. Man. Cut. Thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. For more captivating content, including videos, articles, and everything music related, visit our website at shutupbham.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts and join the conversation by following us at Shut Up and Listen BHAM on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Shut Up and Listen is proudly produced by Rocket Soul and Binary Recording Studio. Stay tuned for more fantastic episodes.